Hi, if you're not sure where we are in San Clemente, that's because you're being treated to a sneak peek to the sensory garden portion of Courtney's SandCastle Universal Access Playground in the Vista Hermosa Sports Park. Join me for a tour of the part of the playground that's soon to be open and available to all residents in San Clemente. We're here with Pam Passow, who is the recreation manager for the city of San Clemente and one of the big forces behind the sensory garden and the Courtney SandCastle playground. So Pam, first of all, thank you for all of your hard work and perseverance on this project. And the obvious question is, we've got some gorgeous plantings here. Who's going to be maintaining them over time? Because we know plants need tender, loving care.
Excellent question. Well, first I want to say thank you to you and to Courtney SandCastle Foundation and Courtney herself, because this wouldn't have been possible without you. We're just here to support your dreams. So as far as the maintenance goes, our Public Works Department is going to be maintaining this facility as they do our other parks. And here it's really specialized because we want to make sure that what we have here, the sensory garden, is maintained. And there are some other special features which I know you're going to be talking about in a little bit, which would include the water features and things like that. So our Public Works Department is very good at making sure that everything stays the way that it looks now. Beautiful.
And will there be any opportunities for volunteers in the community to come out and keep this looking as beautiful as it is?
Well, we did have a lot of volunteers who helped make this possible. And we will be looking to see if there's any volunteers in the future for projects, but the general maintenance will be handled by Public Works. So I would like to talk about all the different things that we have in Courtney SandCastle Sensory Garden, and right here we have some of the mint, which is my favorite part of this because I love the smell of it. So I usually just rub my fingers on there and smell it. And so this is all part of the sensory part of it. So within this garden, we're going to have different placards throughout here, which will tell the participants, the kids of all abilities and adults, of what they can do with it, with all the different plants that we have here. So with the mint, it's smelling as well as the touching, because there's a nice tactile thing here. And then we also have throughout this whole park and garden, we have all these different types of plants here, so that way the kids can be able to touch them, they can smell them. In some cases, they can even eat them. We are making this as part of our tours that we are working with special needs with the Capistrano Unified School District. We've already had, last year, we had different groups coming down here to play at the Courtney SandCastle playground. And now we're going to be adding the sensory garden to this. And as part of that tour, we're going to be able to have it so that we will know whether the children have any allergies, so that way they can maybe try an orange, for instance, and see what that's like, and they can see where it actually grows. So we're really excited about this new addition into our park.
It is with great pleasure and total respect that I introduce Mina Santoro, who is the president of the Courtney SandCastle Foundation. And she has been the leadership, she has been the oxygen, she has been the person that has kept the foundation and the project on track for almost a decade, and we are so grateful to her community outreach. So Mina, thank you for everything you've done. And I thought it might be interesting for people to hear about all the different ways that people came forward to make this playground a reality. So can you tell us a little bit about who's been involved?
It's been amazing. We've had from large corporations to small businesses to nonprofit organizations to individuals who have helped by purchasing tiles or making just donations in honor or memory of individuals that they wanted to honor. We've also had grants. One of the grants actually helped make this a reality, our shade structure. We also have had numerous donations of plant material and trees and volunteers to help plant everything.
And what do you think it is about this particular project that caused people to be so incredibly generous with both their time and especially their money in terms of contributions?
Well, I think it's something for everyone. It's a place where You bring families together, you bring individuals together, no one feels excluded. So the whole purpose of this is to feel included.
Great. And do you have a favorite amenity here in the playground?
Oh gee, everything. But I do love the tide pool. The tide pool is one of the things that we added later on. It was after the inspiration of Courtney and her water dream. So it was something additional that we were excited to bring to everyone.
You know, I was visiting the playground a few weeks ago, and the San Clemente High School running team was here, and they were celebrating one of their teammates' 18th birthday at the picnic table in the playground. And to your point about there's something for everyone, and it's a very inclusive experience, I think is so true. Is there anything else you'd like us to know about in terms of why this is working so well as a playground at San Clemente?
Well, I think it's something unique. It's the dream. It's kind of like the Disneyland of playgrounds for children and adults, actually. So I think it's just something new and what other playgrounds we hope in the future will look like.
When you hear people talk about their contributions to the playground, you get the feeling that people are just satisfied because they've given to something they believe in. But was anything done, or is anything being done to acknowledge the many, many, many donors that have made this a reality?
We are actually going to be unveiling a plaque that has all the generous donors and acknowledging their gifts to this beautiful playground.
Now I'm with someone who really requires no introduction. This is Courtney Faye Smith. The playground is named Courtney's SandCastle. There's no coincidence there. And this is a big moment in Courtney's SandCastle playground. And so, Courtney, how does it feel to have the playground finally finished?
Like an absolute 100% dream come true. It's almost surreal to be in the playground and touching everything and experiencing it.
And it's been quite a journey over the last 10 years. How would you define your role in the process? I know, it started when you were 4 years old, and it's been quite a while.
Oh yeah. I would probably say that I am a spokesperson. I'm a face to the name of the park, but most importantly, I try to be an inspiration to others. Try to inspire creativity and wanting to have this park done.
And clearly the possibility that if you have a dream, it can be put together. Now, everybody's got a favorite place in the playground. When we ask kids, they always point to something different. In your mind's eye, what's the single best feature in this playground now that it's finished?
This water ball. I wanted water so badly in the park, and this ball is amazing.
And for somebody who's in a sensory garden, what are the benefits of the water ball?
Well, being in a chair, I can't typically touch water. Water, I used to run through the sprinklers as a kid in short circuit chairs. So I had to be removed from water. So having the ability to touch it while in my chair is absolutely amazing.
Great, I agree, and it's just gorgeous. I happen to like the sound of it because the sound of water is very, very relaxing. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the playground?
Nothing other than it's an amazing, amazing place, and people should come and see it as much as they can.
And I personally thank you for being the inspiration, because this would not have happened if you and your family hadn't said, hey, there's a need in the community.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
favorite part is the monkey bars. And we saw the scorpion in the water.
My favorite part about the park is the spinning ball thing.
My favorite thing about the park is the tide pools and the water ball.
My favorite part of the park is the tide pools and the starfish.
My favorite part about the park is that when you spin it around, it's still wet, and you can actually feel the water on it.
My favorite part about the park is it's just that you have all this playing, and you have the waterfall, you have things that kids like, and I love this park.
Today has been a surreal and amazing dream come true of a day. And seeing everyone playing on the playground and enjoying everything, it's a truly dream come true.